You know, one thing I like to do on my spare time is just fuck around with trenchbroom. I'm still learning the software, and honestly, I think it's probably one of the easiest and best 3D level editing tools you can have. And you know, if I ever have my ambitious project of making my own like game, I would love to use this and try to find a way to export my these map files as like maybe obj files, object files, because you can export them to in obj files or get map files working. And so I can just use this as my primary leveling editor. And it's open source, which people glaze a lot, even though it's not really really anything. But yeah, like yeah, here's trenchbroom right now. So right now I'm thinking about like some type of philosophy I can have for my own level designing. So what I like to do is actually just work around the player, what the size of the info player start is here, because it automatically comes with trenchbroom here. I'm not worried about textures right now because I have no textures and don't even plan to have any textures. I just plan to just fiddle around and just like try to develop something. And if you like, you can help me as well try to understand what like real level design is, because it's just a blur. But anyways, let's just get something down here. So I like to imagine this is like as a bedroom here, and the player can interact around its surroundings. This of course being a bathroom space. I think this door is a bit too wide right now, but you know, it's nothing really much right now. And this is like a door to exit outside. It could be, this is like a room that could be like an apartment complex type room. So because it's considerably small. So maybe I should have this go outside maybe as a result of this. So maybe I should go outside and then have this as some type of walkway. Let's make this maybe 112 here. That is pretty, maybe 144, because that looks like considerable space. The player can walk around here. Yeah. Take into account like how, think about like the player's perspective, like this is pretty okay. Alright, is this where I can actually just have some extrusions right now? Because I kind of would rather want that right now. So maybe clip tool, vertex tool. No, that just takes the vertex there. Is it clip tool? Oh wait, clip tool does that. That's odd. Okay. I do not want to use clip tool. So scale tool, rotate tool, face tool. No. Shear tool, duplication. Nope. So I'm guessing I'm just forced to just make this here, which I'm fine with, honestly. But I don't know. I feel like you should like kind of group together parts or combine them together, unless I can sew these together, which would be much better in my opinion. Let's keep these both at like 128 at the moment. Actually, let's see how long this can be technically, so I can use it as like some type of reference. So okay, so that's how long that person can be. Let's add a wall right here that spans out, so I just know how this can be. So I'm gonna have this like span out and just be like that. Maybe I do actually extend it to be this much, which is 368. So 368 long corridor here, and then I can I grab all these? That's control click. Okay, let's duplicate these and then paste it right here. Now, since these rooms are not going to be even enterable, I guess I'll just make them one block right now. So I just have that like idea, and these are not right. So let's go back here. Right, so I can attach this right here. Alright, so So we got that, and then just create. Oh, let's create a walkway again here. And my alarm went off because I decided to stay up here. I think this is pretty okay right now as a setup. Let's kind of make my character in the middle of everything right now. So how long is this? This is 800. Let's cut this in half, maybe. Let's add another side here. Let's duplicate you, and then just move you to. Oh. Actually, I need to duplicate you first, actually, just to know how long. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. I gotta check this out first here, and just move you side here. Then I move you right here. Wall here. So. This is a valuable distance here, just walk around. Unless I can decrease it to here, 592. I think that's fine. I can get you up here. This is the base wall here. This looks okay. Now maybe the player can just walk around here. Maybe like have this entire thing be stairs. Now I gotta understand how this can be here. So how long is this? So that's gonna be 216. So that's gonna be 176, right? Yeah, that'll become 176. So we're 320. Wait, how you? Okay, you expand that's out there. So okay, so 60, 192. So 68. Okay. I see that. So it does work. I was a bit confused right there because I was like, how did I make that? Trying to make this like maybe I'd make it slightly longer, maybe, so the player can be able to walk down here. Maybe 144. Should I make the square shaped? Maybe I should. And I can just probably make this go drop. I'm thinking maybe 112. I gotta think about like something that's preferable, because now this is where I use the edge tool. Yeah. Ooh. Now like the player's gonna be able to like walk down, like, oh no, I can walk down a slope, you know. And then maybe I just copy and paste you. How do I move you down though? How do I move it? Oh. Is there a... What's the tool? That's GFX. That's rotate. That's, I'm gonna rotate you. Okay, I don't want to use rotation. What is a tool to use for this? What does this do anyway? For vertical. Oh, okay. That's what it does. That's what that does. Current tool. Let's see. to use the blender like usage right here. Is there a way to move? Textures move down, right, down. Is it the... No. What if I do shift? No. Okay. There has to be something, right? That goes into an entire view here. Snap to grid textures. Scale, shear, face, brush, clip. Huh. Is there a way I can switch to like 3 different presets here? It's not like Roblox. Oop. I go I-60. Okay, well, I guess I gotta just resort to moving it down here. Gotta make sure, because for some reason, from like games I at least play or from map designing, you should have a block be going either inside or have this go inside the entire inside the I don't know, the fucking the square, man, the square geometry. Like, that's from my experience at least. So like, this would technically have to be inside, but I'll just leave that out right for now for that. So that's 128. What does that equal? So 48 to 56 maybe. And then I can duplicate EO. Rotate EO. And then, oh, this is where it gets into a problem now. Is how am I gonna move it down? I need to find this out. Hold Alt. Shift Alt drag. Oh. Okay. Now that's something. Yeah, I see that, that I probably should make an extra block now. Or maybe 2 extra blocks, who knows? But I need a wall right here. Okay, so now that we got this out of the way, I might need to extend this out. I should back again, actually. Maybe I don't do that. Let's try this for now. Let's see how much this bites me in the ass. So now I got that out of the way. I can now get myself a little out of space geometry. Solutions here. Oh, nope, not that. Nope. Oh, move this out here. Let's actually move this back here now. Yeah, we got some part of the level done right now. I might make this like an outside apartment space, just because. But that's all I have right now. Honestly, I can extend this out as much as possible. Like, you just get the middle room, which isn't really luxury, while these ones probably have some stuff in there. Or I can actually just have this as a storage room, maybe. Actually, that's actually a good idea. Let's move you. Let's add a square. Oh. So you can span out to here. Exit out down here. And that can be your sole purpose at the moment. I'll figure out later what you can do. I gotta get used to using Alt so I can memorize it. So I can now just move you up here again. Here. Let's get you a bit higher. I don't necessarily want you to be high, but might as well. Let's add. I don't want you to be surrounding the entire player either, so let's make you just 3 blocks maybe. So you can at least to the floor here. Okay, so this might be the most complex of all of it right now. Pretty wide for a player to go down. But like honestly, when the player progresses, you probably won't mind because this is like just stairs, so I don't think stairs are going to be really eye-catching right now. But in the minds of the player, that probably is going to be like, oh, we're outside. Can I jump on that? Actually, that's probably why I should increase that size here, maybe even more and think about it. Like outside. Oh, let's go see the stuff. Door doesn't unlock. Let's add these doors now, actually. Let's add a door frame just to block it off. Let's move it back though. Let's move it forward just to establish that though. These aren't inaccessible. Alright. So now you got that out of the way. Sorry, I'm sick right now. Let's check out. Oh, there's some stuff. Oh no. Okay, so go downstairs. Okay, now we're really left out to here. That is pretty simple geometry. There. So I did not know about that. I won't lie. So like, I was like, oh shit, wait, I could change my views to check. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty decent. You know, simple. But like it's a pretty established first impression of the map right here. I think. Well, I like to believe at least. So like maybe I have to copy and paste some other ones, but some more rooms, just pretend rooms, but you're not gonna be able to see it anyway. Maybe I have a room where you can't access. Maybe like you can open this door, which I'm planning to have like as a janitor room. Let's group you. And just let's have you all in a group, maybe. G, Control G, janitor. Okay. Let's just name you right now. Maybe that's what I can have. But yeah, honestly, not so bad right now. Yeah, I might save this map and just call it a day, but yeah, let's name you, what should I name you? L1 L1 E0. I think no underscores actually. L level E explorer 0. Level 1 exploration 0 maybe. And let's add a new folder here. Blender maps. Not Blender maps, what the fuck? Maps. Let's add a new folder here. What should I call this? apps store. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching.